Sit less and live longer. Share to help your friends. If we compare the life of our ancestors and ours today, we find numerous healthy and unnatural habits we developed following advancements of the system or the globalizing world. The way we work and communicate, long periods of sitting are linked to multiple health problems like obesity, high blood pressure, sugar, depression, stress, metabolic syndrome, and much more. About 65% of the global population spends 7 to 10 hours or more sitting before a computer every day. Americans spend more than 50% of their waking hours sedentary. Physical inactivity is now blamed for 5 million deaths a year in the US only. Human body is designed to move regularly, so sitting for longer periods is highly detrimental to the health, but the effects develop gradually. It will not happen in a day. So, what happens when we are sitting? Our muscular electrical activity drops down. Our calorie burning consumption drops 65% compared to walking. After 2 weeks of sitting hours per day, we experience increase of fatty molecules and cholesterol, insulin resistance, blood sugar increase, oxygen consumption drops. It is harder to walk and climb stairs. Weight risk increases too. After 1 year of sitting for 6 hours a day, we have developed higher cholesterol, obesity, and bone mass reduced for 1% every year. If we sit for 10 to 20 years, it takes 7 years of our lifespan. Decreases risk of cancer and death by heart disorder. Here it is, slightly explained. Sitting or inactivity causes earlier death. It is proven that physical inactivity for prolonged periods leads to many health problems. Even World Health Organization reports that physical inactivity and sitting for longer periods in front of a computer is the 4th leading factor of death. Sitting for more than 11 hours per day increase the chances of death by 40%. It is the major cause of about 25% of colon and breast cancers, 30% of heart cases, and 27% of diabetic cases. Sitting for too long puts a lot of pressure on the spine, causing bad back, pain in the shoulders and neck, premature degeneration resulting in chronic pain and firmness in the spine discs, decreased absorbance of nutrients and reduced blood circulation. About 40% of the population have a bad back only because they sit before the computer for too long. Depression, stress, and anxiety. Long sitting periods have serious mental effects in addition to affecting the physical health. Anxiety and depression are higher in individuals who spend most of their time sitting. Weight gain. When the body moves, your muscular activity helps in processing the sugars and fats you eat. But when you spend most of the time sitting, the body then reaches a point where it cannot longer accept the insulin stressing the pancreas and liver. Weaker legs. If you do not use your muscles, then you lose them. That is called muscular atrophy or weakening of the muscles. If legs do not hold your body weight, you are switching this job to your back, so the body is more prone to injuries. Gradual loss of memory power. Even you might perform organizing tasks and solving big problems while using a computer, your brain will gradually become foggy within a few years. Sitting reduces the oxygen and blood to the brain as well as mood exchanging chemicals, so the healthy brain functions slow down. Fatal cardiovascular problems. Without movement, the flow of blood becomes slower and the muscles burn less fat. Accumulation of fatty acids can block the blood vessels and arteries leading to your heart. It leads to cardiovascular problems like heart attacks, strokes, and other. Posture problems. The more time one spends sitting, the more pressure goes to the vertebra, strains the shoulders, neck, and back, and increases the chances of disc hernia. Varicose veins. Due to inactivity, blood gather in the legs, which leads to spider veins or varicose veins. Over time, it can cause a fatal condition like blood clot. Digestion issues. When you continue sitting after meal, the content of the abdomen begins to compress and slows the digestion process. If it becomes regular habit, it creates the sluggish digestion that leads to cramping, heartburn, bloating, and constipation in gastrointestinal tract. So, all these problems just because of sitting.